Can we talk about the importance of accepting constructive criticism and accountability for a sustainable and thriving relationship?
Okay. So I think that, and this is why they call me a pick me. I think that you guys do accept it. You have no choice because we always telling you what you do wrong, right? Um, Women, we have to learn to do that, right? But the reason that we don't know how to accept it is because people justify our actions. I don't care what we do. I don't care how ratchet we are. I don't care how many people we sleep around with. People will always justify our behavior for something that might have happened in the past. Her father wasn't there, so she's looking for love. This is why she's promiscuous. It's her right to walk out here and dress like a slut. Amber Rose started a slut walk just so that it can be justified to be a whore, right? So everything is justified for us. We can't handle it. Women can't handle the truth. We say we can, but we can't. If you tell me that the reason our relationship is like in an uproar or something because of something that I did, that will make me feel as a woman inadequate. That'll make me have all of these other emotions. So I'm just gonna flip it, Jedi mind trick you, right? And it's you, because if you didn't say that, but when you said it, you was like, and I'm gonna find a reason, and then if all else fail, I'm gonna cry, right? So you can leave me alone.
All right.
Ain't no accountability.
How did you grow to deal with constructive criticism in your own life from a man?
Because I was raised by a single mother, right? So I wanted that masculine male thing to kind of guide me. Like I yearned for that. Like I wanted a man to say like, "Hey, as a woman, you should blah 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 blah. Ladies don't curse," or like I wanted those things. So I welcomed it. So if I did something that was wrong, the thing with me in all of my relationships, I am, whether it's my marriage or my friendships or whatever, I can tell you when I did something wrong, or I can accept it. You know what I'm saying? From my kids to anything. If I did something to you and you tell me that, let me think about it. I'll apologize for it, think about it, and then I'll come back and be like, yeah, I see what you were saying, this, that, and the third. So I just like peace and solution, right? Like, I'm not all for all of that hooping and hollering and yelling and that disarray and that ghetto love where we fight today and now we go in there and we had this passionate, crazy love make. Like, I ain't about that. Like, I just like peace. And so, and plus being a middle child, I was told a lot of stuff growing up, right? So I wasn't the oldest, I wasn't the youngest, I was right in the middle. So I kind of was, everything was like, you did this or you did that, or fix this better, do this. So I was kind of groomed to be able to receive information from people. But when I know that you love me and you have good intentions for me, I can receive that.
What advice would you give to women who struggle with taking? I understand we broke down the issue, but what advice would you give to women so they can better take in constructive criticism? I want to be clear, constructive criticism. Healthy constructive criticism from the
Shoot,
heart.
dealing with black women, they gonna think it's an attack, but they just have to understand that if it's coming from somebody that loves you, or has some endearment for you, it's not to hurt you. It's to make you better. And people can help you be a better version of you. And that's the thing. They have to get out of their mind that people are trying to change them or control them, or you just saying that because you want me to be this kind of way. No, I do, right? For the betterment of us, not because I want to manipulate you or make you a puppet. So they just have to understand that we are not perfect, right? So people are going to have some pointers on where we could brush up. When you go to work and your boss tell you you don't do something right, you don't get mad and curse him out. Why would you come home and do that to your man? So give him that same respect and understanding. And so just Your man is not your enemy. And if you can't take constructive criticism from him, then why lay up with him? Why be married to him? Why have kids with him? Why do all of those things if you don't want to listen to some of the things that he suggests?